SWX has this season's exclusive pass, bringing you into the locker room, onto the field, and inside Saints football. This is Carroll College Saints Insider.
Welcome into another edition of Saints Insider alongside head coach Troy Purcell. I'm Jeremy Schnell after a tough loss here in Southern Oregon. But coach, what are your initial thoughts after that game?
I thought the kids played hard, and that's, we came out, we gave a good battle, a 16-hour trip, and, it's a long ways, and not that was the excuse, we got to find a couple more points out there, but I was really proud of our kids and their effort, to make it a one-point game. So again, it's just, I'm proud of their effort. I think a lot of kids got better today. What
about the fight in your team the last 50 seconds or so, being able to come down the field and just give you guys a chance?
That's what you always got to do, just try to give them a chance. Yeah, no, they fought well. They fought all the way to the end, and again, nobody quit, nobody hung their head, and just got to keep fighting and keep grinding, and the next rep mentality. And so, no, they're buying in. They want to succeed. They want to do well, and that's exciting. That's encouraging for sure.
What are the other positives that you can take away from this game?
I have to watch it on film, but I think the leadership, out of our quarterback, Devin Bridgewater, I think his leadership is really starting to develop. And I think, for more than anything else, just seeing. But I just the effort, overall effort of the team, I think was outstanding,
What about Matthew Burgess again? He had 3 touchdowns again today. That's, I think, 8 on the season. Just how instrumental has he been for your offense?
Yeah, no, he's huge. He's huge. He's we weren't sure how good he was when he got here, but good job recruiting and a fantastic athlete and a great kid and a very humble kid. And he probably doesn't even know he got 3 touchdowns. He just wants to score. He wants the team to do well. And so, so he found the end zone a few times, so he's a great kid. We're very blessed to have him.
Wow. What dad wouldn't be proud? He's having the dream season already. He's a true freshman. Every time he scores, I get all excited. It's just crazy. It's just a miracle. He had 26 touchdowns last year, and I felt he could do it here too.
And what about Tony Collins? He's got about, I think, 5 or 6 touchdowns on the season. How has he done for your offense?
Unbelievable. He's a very, very explosive young man. He's lanky, he's fast, he's athletic. He does, and he just continues to get better with the blocking. And so, we expect Tony to do great things every time he's out there, and he's stepped up, and he's played very, very well.
Defensively, you guys played really well in the first half, but what happened in the second half there?
Yeah, I got to tell you, we just got to take a look at it. But, there was a few shots here and there that, we needed to stop them on some key drives, and offense, we needed to, create more drives. It's never the offense, never the defense, never the special teams. There's, variety. If you make one of those, if we don't jump off sides, then, maybe they don't make that field goal. Well, that's the game. If we make our field goal, before halftime, well, we win. So there's so many one plays throughout the whole game that it's nobody wins a game and nobody loses a game. You know what I mean? We all do it together, and we fight, and you just try to limit those plays and win those plays that are key plays.
It seems like people have been kind of straying away from throwing at Isaiah, but they threw right at Isaiah today, and he had himself a pretty good game. A couple penalties called on him, but just assess his performance.
No, there's those 3 receivers that Southern had, man. They're very, very explosive, and we knew they was going to be taking some shots out there and making some things happen. And so Isaiah's an outstanding young man. He's a senior this year, and his leadership is unbelievable on the secondary there. And so Isaiah, you're always bad. They're going to get one on you on occasion. It is what it is. You just come back and how are you going to respond, and how are you going to get better, and how are you going to improve, to make sure it doesn't happen again. And when you're in the fight, you got to win. You just got to win more reps than the other guy wins more reps. You know what I mean? And so just got to keep fighting. Get back in the ring and just say, all right, next rep. Now I'm going to win this rep and move forward from there.
Last question, Coach. Going into the bye week, what do you guys need to think about working on? And is this a kind of regroup kind of situation?
Oh, definitely. I think everybody in the whole frontier is probably a little beat up right now, so everybody's pretty thankful to have a bye week right now. So we'll give these guys a little bit of time and get some guys healed up, then we need to get healed up, and then, you know, the grind to the, you know, the rest of the season. And so, you know, C of I, we got them coming in. We'll be able to prepare for 2 weeks, but they got to prepare for us for 2 weeks. So, but one thing, you know, we get to play at home. You know, I love our crowd, and I love, you know, Carroll College and the community, and you know, having that fan support there is, you know, it makes a really special venue to play in.
All right, thanks, Coach. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
As Tony Collins joins me now here on Saints Insider, and Tony, you've had a great first 4 weeks of the season, but obviously a tough loss out there. What do you think you guys did well? What do you think you guys need to work on?
I feel like that we played as a team well, but I feel like that we got comfortable within the fourth quarter with the lead that we had, and we just took our foot off the gas and didn't finish.
Your 5th touchdown of the season. How are you trying to get open out there for Devin so far?
I'm just trying to play team ball. He finds me. Then if not, I got to just keep playing, because it all comes down to us winning at the end of the day. So if we don't win, then those don't mean anything to me.
Devin was telling me about your guys' relationship, how you guys have a good off-the-field relationship.
Yeah.
Just bring me into that for a minute.
So we're pretty much like best friends. We're super close, and we have a lot of chem. But if we're not playing football, we just chill. Like, we talk about our lives together. You know, we talk to each other about a lot of stuff, and we just really just click as friends.
But it doesn't really seem like you guys are 2-2. You've been in every single game that you've played in so far.
So we won 2 and we lost 2, but from what I've felt like we have to do better is we got to keep on playing through everything. Like Coach tells us all week, Tuesday mornings at practice, we're 0-0 again. We have no wins, no losses. So we just got to build on that, and we just got to take everything and approach every game like teams are better than we are. And we just got to keep playing and just go out there and play ball and just keep on going through it.
What about just how's the bye week going to be able to help you guys?
The bye week is going to be good for us as a team because we have a lot of guys who are like going through some stuff. They're hurting, their body's hurting a little bit. So this time off is really, really good for us as a team, so we can take this time to heal and get better and watch a lot of film and see where we go wrong and improve up of those things, and we'll be back playing in 2 weeks.
What made you want to come to Carroll?
Well, personally, when I talked to Coach Van Diest on the phone, he was telling me about all this stuff. He told me about his championships, and they pretty much he just talked me into it. And I've never been up here, so this is kind of far from home. But a change is always nice.
Where are you originally from?
Texas.
Texas.
Yes, sir.
And why did you take a visit to Helena before you?
No, sir.
You just came up here.
I
saw the championships. You were ready to go.
I just saw it as like a chance to go do something new. Nobody else in my family is going this far for school, and nobody else in my family is playing ball at a school as well. So I just try to make the most of these chances, and I'm glad I came here. I really wouldn't go anywhere else. I wouldn't change anything about it.
What are your expectations for the rest of the season?
Win.
All right.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yes,
that
sir.
wraps up this edition of Saints Insider, brought to you by Bert and Ernie's. Make sure to go and check out Bert and Ernie's every Saturday and Sunday. They have football on every Saturday and Sunday.
Here are a couple more videos from today's game. But for Tony Collins, I'm Jeremy Schnell. Have a good night.
Matthew Burgess.
Touchdown, Carroll.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby.
Yes,